Hey everyone, it is Lillian with a new video for you today. I posted on my Facebook account the pizza that I made the other day. Actually, it was last night that I made it, and everybody wanted to know what the recipe was. So I'm going to break this down in parts so it won't be really a whole long video. Today's episode is going to consist of my pizza sauce, so follow along. Okay, here's what you need for the pizza sauce. You're going to need 3 cans of crushed tomatoes, 14.5 ounces, or you can just use a 28-ounce can. I know this is more than that, of crushed tomatoes. You're going to need onion powder, garlic salt, and pizza seasoning. The only thing, this pizza seasoning came in spice rack that I got for Christmas, but all it is really is oregano, basil, marjoram, and granulated garlic. You can get garlic powder and oregano and some basil, and I will give you the measurements down below. You're also going to need something to open your cans with, obviously. A spoon for tasting. Please do not double dip, that's nasty. We're not going to even get into that. A whisk and a bowl for all that. We will be back in a minute. Okay, now let me tell you, the reason I use crushed tomatoes is because it's got a sweeter taste. If you can definitely use tomato sauce, but it's not going to give you the sweeter taste. It's going to give you more of a bitter, more salty taste. So to that, we're going to add some garlic salt, and I kind of eyeball it, but probably about 1/2 to 3/4 of a teaspoon. Can you see that? I'm going to put that in. And we're going to put onion powder, probably about the same amount in there. I don't really measure. Any good cook really doesn't measure, but because you have to have the recipe and you don't know how much to put in at first, especially if you're a novice cook, you really need to know. Now, if you're going to use oregano and basil and garlic powder, just use a teaspoon of the oregano and basil and then 1/2 teaspoon of the garlic powder. But because this is a pizza mix, I'm going to use probably a good 1.5 teaspoons to start out with. We're going to mix that, mix. And you really don't need to let this set overnight or anything unless you just really want to and make the flavors a lot better. But you can start using it right away. If you don't want to use it right away, you can definitely freeze this. Alright? This is why you need a spoon. And this is why I tell you, please don't double dip. It's really gross. It's just, you know, especially if you're feeding it to, if it's just you eating, it's different. But you want to taste it for seasonings. Make sure you've got enough of everything in there that you want. That's good, but it could use some more of the herbs. So I'm going to put another teaspoon in. And that's it. That is the sauce. Be on the lookout for my pizza video, which will probably be up this weekend. And you'll see this in action. Alright. Have a good day.